and welcome to Africa Rise and Shine. This is Channel Africa, the voice of the African Renaissance, broadcasting from Johannesburg in South Africa. We are on the frequency 7280 kilohertz on the 41 meter band to Southern Africa and on 15255 kilohertz on the 19 meter band to Far West Africa. And I am Lulu Gabur driving the show with Ann Musa, Wisani Makubele and Tami Kuza. Top stories on Africa Rise and Shine at this hour. Nelson Mandela marks his 91st birthday in hospital. UN discusses the protection of journalists in armed conflict. And teachers in Kenya call off nationwide strike. In economics, South African mine dismisses 1,000 workers. And in sport news, Liberia Football League comes to an end today. But first, the news. Good morning. The South African presidency says the health of former President Nelson Mandela, who turned 95 today, is steadily improving. Spokesperson Matt Maharaj says Mandela remains in hospital, but his doctors have confirmed that his health is steadily improving. The United Nations, meanwhile, leads the world in celebrating Mandela's birthday, joining South Africans and millions of others. The world body declared July 18th as International Nelson Mandela Day in 2009. US President Barack Obama also urged people to honor the former South African president through individual and collective acts of service in a statement marking the anti-apartheid hero's 95th birthday. UN member states will pay tribute to the international icon later today at a special informal sitting of the General Assembly in New York. As shown by Peace Report, the UN event is only one of many being held in the US to honor Madiba.
Friend and fellow Robben Island inmate Andrew Mlangeni, who arrived in New York yesterday, will pay tribute to his old friend along with former U.S. President Bill Clinton and musician and social activist Harry Belafonte, among others. In Washington, leaders of Congress will gather in Emancipation Hall on Capitol Hill to lead tribute, while at least 15 cities around the country, from Los Angeles and Chicago to Boston, will pay homage through events and service. Mangeni is expected to ring the closing bell at the New York Stock Exchange tomorrow.
In South Africa, humanitarian organization Gift of the Givers is rolling out several programs to mark International Nelson Mandela Day. One of their flagship programs is Project Higher Ground. The organization's Dr. Intia Sriman says the project will see the building of houses for 69 families living on the banks of the Distance River in Alexandra, north of Johannesburg. Suleiman says residents there have repeatedly suffered the tragedy of floods and have their homes destroyed, lost possessions and even lives.
And for us, this was a goal-on project for Mandela. Given that this is his 91st birthday, he was seriously ill, and by God's grace, we hope he's recovering and will be home soon. And because Alex is very significant, and it's the place where Mandela burnt his fast, it's the place where he had shelter and stayed in a church. We are going to that area also in Alex, and it's a place where poverty, where poverty is very symbolic of poverty in South Africa.
UN leader Ban Ki-moon has condemned the alleged violation of the bodies of rebels in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo by government forces. Ban's spokesperson Martin Esoki says the Secretary General is deeply concerned about reports of alleged mistreatment of M23 detainees and violation of talks of M23 competence by the Congolese armed forces. Images of DRC soldiers prodding the bodies of an M23 rebel fighter have been shown on the internet. M23 rebels have launched a new offensive on the major eastern city of Goma, and scores of rebels have been killed in fighting this week. The worst clashes in eastern DRC erupted on Sunday. The army said at least 150 people have been killed, including 10 soldiers. An Egyptian policeman has been killed by armed militants in the north of the Sinai Peninsula overnight as tensions continued in the area and the rest of Egypt. A senior Egyptian military official has accused Palestinian group Hamas in Gaza of arming the militants. Now, Pittsburgh's report. The policeman was guarding a police station in the town of El Arif on Wednesday night when he was gunned down by armed men who then escaped in a car. Meanwhile, the commander of the 3rd Army General Osama Asher said that 19 graduates